up, fam? It's your boy. Time to hang out, wild out, chill out. Hump day, good day. Every day's a good day. Even on a Sunday, Friday, Monday. You know what I'm saying? Let's get down for the clown. Let's do what we do. But you know where I start. Between me, you, and the crew. Now pull up, boom it.
The number you have dialed is not available at present. Please leave your message after the beep.
Yeah, trendsetter, whoa, league of my own, it don't get better. No, read what I wrote, I'm a bestseller. Yeah, reach for my goals, hit it dead center, hit it dead center. Bullseye, hit it the most, there's no misses. Something like fish in a barrel, it's no different. Blindfold on me, I still got the most vision. Trendsetter told them before, but they don't listen.
Afro Tug Nation. It's your boy, T3. Geek Town. Let's get down for the clown. But before we do that, don't forget to like, subscribe, share, comment, come talk to your boy. Keep hitting them buttons. It's a small button for you. It's a big button for your boy. It means a lot that you come and check out your man. So thank you everybody that comes through Afro Tug Nation and sits down for a little while and listens to what your man's have to say. Yo, you didn't have to ruin your day by listening to me, but I thank you for doing that anyway. So what is the conversation for today? Yes, finally, 2 episodes in, The Last of Us. Yes, we are here. We are finally got where we at the season premiere. I went to bed feeling some type of way about this show. When I laid down last night, I was feeling some type of way about this show. There was something about it that was nagging at my claw. Well, before we get into my emotional status. So when we last saw Ellie and Joel, they were back in the community. They were in the town. They had Joe had taken Ellie away because he could not live without her, regardless of whether it was her will or not, whether she was willing to sacrifice herself or not. He was not willing to do that. He was not willing to part ways with her for that, and killed a lot of people to get her out of the facility. Well, we know everything comes with a consequence. You kill one, you start something with somebody else. You create a villain. You create somebody who's coming. Enters Abby. Abby's father was the doctor that Joel shot in the head when he went into the facility, into the room to go get Ellie. Well, this young girl is feeling mad and sad and angry in all kind of ways. Her inner anger could not be overtaken by her sadness and everything else. So she goes on a mission to find Joel. Well, where the show starts is 5 years later. Joel is setting up a community. His brother is running things with him and his wife. They're trying to make sure that the town is being built. They're constantly adding to the town as things are going along and happening. And so with that being said, they have to continue to let people in. Well, by letting people in, you're creating more things to go wrong and everything to go bad. At the same time, you see the pipes in the city are having roots growing in there. And for those who knows, when you see the root, you better toot, because it's going to go down because the things are now infested into the city. But why were the roots down there? The roots were down there because the snow was covering up the zombie-like creatures in the facility, in the monsters area. And they were growing and festering and becoming more and more attached to the things that's out there in this world. Well, it's 5 years later. Abby's with her friends. Her friends are like, we're going to try to talk her out of coming back. But as luck would have it, Joel is out on a mission because they came across some crazy walkers that were hiding themselves inside the facility. You also get Ellie, who is showing herself a little bit angry with Joel throughout this whole time. And she's feeling some type of way about him. And, you know, those things complicate situations. So let's get back to my odd feel. First, before we do that, episode 1 was slow. It was a complete build-up, but by far one of the worst build-ups I've ever seen in life. Like, at least give me some anticipation, which means that episode 2 was going to have to be phenomenal. It was probably the most action-packed that we've seen in the entire series so far, with the horde of zombies that was coming through, with the monsters. And when I say a horde, son, I mean a complete mountainside of monsters coming in to the town with that. Abby gets caught outside because she's supposed to be watching the facility to make sure her friends are safe, to make sure they don't get detected because they're trying to go in and kidnap Joel and kill him. And in doing so, she ends up unleashing a man. It shows the when you make decisions, what decision leads to the next. The town wouldn't have fallen under siege if Abby had just stayed where she was at and didn't slide down the mountain. Joel wouldn't have had Abby coming after her if he had not killed her father in the process of getting Ellie. Everything followed a sequence of events, and then the town was under siege and went into full-on battle mode throughout this episode. But why was I feeling some type of way when I left? Because, one, I honestly didn't think they was going to kill Joel until like episodes 4 or 5 because there were some scenes that needed to be set. But I feel like we're going to have a couple flashbacks. The reason Ellie is upset with Joel is because she knows that he lied to her. And we're going to catch that in the flashback where he confesses to her and tells her that, yes, I killed the Fireflies to break you out, which is why she's mad at him. She's mad that he killed people to save her. And for whatever reason, she's not feeling that. What else will we find out with this? When Joel died in episode 2, like we are now getting ready to develop Ellie a little bit quicker than I expected him to do. I figured Ellie was going to be more of a hard behind by the end of season 2, going into season 3, but looks like she is going to come up a little bit stronger, a little bit wiser, a little bit gangster as the season goes on. Just like Joel created Abby, Abby is going to create Ellie into the person that she made it to be. Because the one thing that she did that Joel did not do was kill her father in front of her. And that right there was the mistake. If she had just killed Joel like they had sold her to from the beginning, Ellie would have never seen it. They might have gotten away. They might have never been able to come across anything that was going on. But you left witnesses. That's first and foremost. 2, you killed her. You killed him in front of her. And that right there is going to be a driving force. Seeing your father laying on the dead with his brain splattered hurt. But to watch him die in front of your eyes, oh, there's a pain that's coming like no other. There's a girl that's going to come into town like all things going down. Oh my God. It's about to be a crap show. This season is going to be an emotional ride. It's going to be a lot of up and down. It's going to be a lot of anticipation. I expect this to be more of a builder than a suspense getter. I'm hoping by the end of season 2, you do better than Daredevil did with the last 2 episodes. Daredevil's last episode, second to last episode, was great. The final episode was soft. I'm hoping to be the opposite on this one. We gonna see. We gonna see how this goes down with The Last of Us. So far, my interest is peaked, but I am not quite yet sold. We shall come out. I did not play the video games, so I have no vesting interest in the storyline. You're going to have to build it for me, Max. You're going to have to show me what you can do. All right, folks, you thought I forgot. Happy birthday to you. It's your week. Happy birthday to you. It's your week. Happy birthday, Miss Cece. Happy birthday to you. Told you it's a party all week, folks. When y'all see me again, my friends, I will be in San Fran. We're going to be talking about the draft on Raiders Tea Time. We're going to be talking about sports coming up in general. As for the geek world, Star Wars, lots of conversations coming up. But until then, my friends, if you see your mans in the streets, hit them with the beats. Hit them with a jingle jangle, baby. Jingle jangle.
This is how legends are made.